Hello, it is Maxine here. MaxinnePal is my channel name, whichever you want to call me. But today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than some of the stuff that you've seen on my channel. I'm actually going to be doing a cool little craft. I'm going to show you how to make these cute little charms. It's supposed to be just a little package, and it's supposed to kind of look old and cool. But I'm going to show you how to make that today. Alright, so the stuff that you're going to need for this project is foam, and I don't know if you can see it, it's about the length of my hand, or my palm I mean, and so it all depends on what size you want it to be, how big you want the package to turn out, and so the reason why it's so long and awkward looking is because you're going to actually fold it in half when you do it, so you need to take that into consideration when cutting. Also, you're going to cut another little piece that's probably about half the size of the width of that, and so what you're gonna do with that is put it at the top of your package. It looks really cool like that. And then also another important part of this is, I don't know if you can see this, but it's a little piece of paper with words that I cut and I burned the edges with matches. So if you want to do that, if you're not old enough to handle matches, ask an adult to help you with that, because I honestly didn't start using matches till like a couple years ago, and I'm 18, so don't worry about it. Now, you're also going to need, I don't know if you can see this, but it's actually 3 strips of, I keep wanting to say yarn, but it's not yarn, it's thread. And I have green, white, and yellow. I know it's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see it. And the length of that, I cut all mine about 1 foot. It doesn't really matter as long as you have enough to wrap around the package like a gift and tie a bow afterwards. So that's really up to you how long you want to do it, and you can always cut the extra off, so it's better to have more than less. And also, for this you're going to need a needle and thread, because you're actually going to be sewing this piece of foam right here. And also, the last thing that you're going to need is a paper towel or something just to stuff it with, so then that way it gives it more of a 3D package look. So, alright, I'm going to show you how to do this, and here we go. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to start off on one of the sides. See, I've got it folded in half. I'm going to start off on one of the sides, so then that way this top part, the part that opens on the top, will be the only spot that's open so you can stuff it. So I'm going to start at this top corner, and I'm just going to thread this through. Now that we have 3 of the 4 sides all sewed up like that, you're going to take your paper towel or whatever you want to use to fill it with. I know it sounds kind of ghetto to have paper towel, but it works because you just saw what I did with the other one. And you're just going to stuff it in there. stuff it as full as you want. Doesn't really matter. Just want to make it look 3D-ish and stuff. So add a little bit more. And the smaller pieces you tear, the better, because you can fit more in there and it looks nicer and it's not lopsided. Alright, so now we are going to sew up this final side right here to close it all in there. Now, I actually got this inspiration from seeing a cute little charm that I wanted, and it was like $5, and so I was like, I bet I could make that, and it would just be super cheap and super cool, and so that's what I did. Alright. Oh, come on. So now you have all 4 sides all done and up. And you have a choice now. You can either cut the thread and then rethread your needle, or if you're lazy, kind of like me, you can just take this brown piece right here, this little piece right here, I don't know if you can see it, and you can just kind of stick it in the center, and you can just take your needle and thread and put it right through it. So then that way it takes a lot less work. You're just gonna sew that up. I'll show you all the final product once it's done. And there's several different ways that you can sew this on there. If you wanted to, you could actually sew it to this, to the front side of this, this long piece of foam that you sewed in half, and then actually sew it in half. It really doesn't matter. It just depends on how much time you want to take on it, and what you want the outcome to look like. So, I'm just gonna finish this up. Alright, so there you go. Going to take, I forgot to mention, you also need a glue bottle, but you're going to take the little piece that you burned of paper, and the funny story is that this right here is actually a book review assignment thing, but it would look really cool if you actually got pages from an old book that you never read and you just cut a bit off. Maybe even if you like the book, you can just cut like how they have like the pages where it talks about where the book was made and stuff. You could do that as well. So I'm going to glue this on the middle. Oh, that's a lot of glue. No, sorry. Just gonna... See? You just glue it on the middle of the package. Thing like that. And it doesn't matter if it's crooked or sideways because you want it to look kind of old and tattered. So, oh, the lighting's horrible, but you can kind of see it there. And so now, finally what you need to do is you need to get that color, all those colors that you picked out for the wrapping part, these three here. And let me see if I can remember how to do this. Okay, now in order to get it to wrap around the right way, to get it like a present like this one, right? See how it has the bow and everything? In order to do that, you actually have to flip your little project face down, and I don't know if you can see that, but you want to put the yarn in the middle of it, underneath it, and then kind of even out the amount on the sides. And you're gonna take it and you're gonna cross it over, and you want it to kind of cross down the middle, so then that way you can switch the wrapping and flip it over, and then you're just gonna tie it into a bow. And you might want to double knot it, just that way it won't come off as easier. So I'm gonna tie my bow. But it'll look something like that. And what you do now is you cut off the extra string so you don't have as much hanging off. You do want some hanging off so it does look really cute. So it'll look something like that. And that is how you make a cute little package charm. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys decide to take up foam making stuff because it's fun and it's really cute. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to this channel. I'd really appreciate it. And I also want to show you this other little thing that I made, and I just think it's so cute. Okay, you see that? It's the little alien from Toy Story. So I just had to share that with you guys because I made that as well, just for the heck of it, because I felt like it. But I think I'm going to do more craft videos like this. I guess you could call them how-tos. So if you have any suggestions of things that you want to see, please let me know and leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye!